Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristelle, and today we're continuing on and finishing off Dark Souls 3. This is part number 21, and of course the finale, so if you have not watched the previous episodes, definitely watch those ones first. I'll just leave the full plaything first playthrough down in the description box, and almost switching are down there as well. So last time we had left off having just finished the Ring City DLC. We had defeated the Iron Dragon Slayer armor, Spear of the Church, and of course the Gale boss fight. So the plan for today is to pretty much just go around and wrap up any loose ends, do our little NPC goodbye tour as always, and then we'll be off to place the final cinders and face the ending boss. Per usual to the other Dark Souls finale days, it just feels very bittersweet and kind of surreal just because it has been so many hours and so many months that this playthrough has been spanning over. Feeling a little bit extra sentimental though, just because of course it is the ending to Dark Souls 3, but it is also the final entry in the Dark Souls trilogy itself, which we of course do have the future FromSoftware games to play as well, and I'll be sure to talk more about that and feelings and everything like that probably in the ending and also in the outro as well. So yes, without further ado, don't forget to subscribe and give it a like, it helps me a lot, and let's just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna miss this game so bad. Okay, so I did a tiny bit of homework because I needed to make a big list obviously for end of game wrap up. I wrote it all down this time. Oh, it's so weird. Oh, do you guys want to see as well a notebook update? I haven't done one in a while. Not that you can really read it, but all of this is Dark Souls 3. There were so many notes because there was so much stuff. I feel like for the most part, I didn't have to reference my notes as much this game too. So many reinforced ideas, I guess, from Dark Souls 1 and 2. Obviously in the beginning when my memory was a little bit hazier, I did, but I'm like kind of proud of myself that I didn't have to reference them as much during the last half or quarter maybe. Okay, so my end game list. I did a little bit of farming, but not really for the souls. We had a couple more things that we can turn into the bird, and one of them was a staff that is apparently a rare drop over at Belfry Tower, so I had to farm a little bit for that. Thankfully it was just the one caster lady that was immediately across from the bonfire, so it didn't take terribly long, though the drop rate was a little bit low, but I can show that to you here. So I actually got two since we have to turn one in because I hadn't gotten it before, so I kind of wanted to keep one for myself too. Mendicant's staff, a small bowl attached to the tip similar to a mendicant's crook, is that how you pronounce that? Absorb additional souls from fallen foes. The staff's history is unclear. It may be a relic of an ancient serpent's greed or a ritual artifact used to summon souls. And then I also am wearing the other one, which is just that I went back to try and get the armor from the Black Knights over at Dark Firelink. The description of this was pretty much the same as all the other Black Knight armor because we had gotten a lot of the weapons and such. So it's just armor of the Black Knights who roamed the lands. The knights served the first Lord Gwyn and followed him into the flame upon its linking. They became ash but still wander the realms to this day. So I'm not actually gonna wear this one today, but I just kind of wanted to get it for collector reasons. Did also get the pants as well. They look pretty much how you would expect them to look. So oh yeah, we also got the Old Woman's Ashes last day, and I totally forgot to read it because we picked it up from my wife, or rather her corpse, over at Dreg Heap, the hag lady, and then I immediately saw the big flying angel demon thing, so I got distracted and forgot to read it and to turn it in. Oh, and it's her little hand. Oh, I wish I could zoom on the ring because I had a theory that maybe she was the priestess who took care of Lothric / Lorien. Let's just read it, it might tell me anyways. Umbral ash of the old stone humped woman. Things that have dreadfully run their course accrue at the great Dreg Heap. This old woman was once the wet nurse of royalty. Oh, it literally tells me right there. Okay. Because when we found her, she was talking about him very personally, I guess. So this was the ring that I was talking about. We've already read this before, but I'll read it again just for context. So a ring engraved with a portrait of the high priestess, long been considered one of the 3 pillars of the king's rule. Also served as the prince's wet nurse. She's kind of cool. I also just realized that I said she's the high priestess. We know that Emma is the high priestess. Oh wait, does that mean she's Emma? Or am I now confusing myself from reading this? Wait, I don't know if that means she's Emma or not. It could be. I feel like the voice actor was different though, but I also don't know if how many wet nurses there would be. I feel like for royalty, usually you have a couple, but I'm not sure. So give Umbral Ash, give Old Woman's Ashes.
Well, what warm umbral ash have we here? 'Tis as if thy fate were with death entwined. But take no note of me, thy business is thine own. As by now thou surely knowest, there is little I love more than a gratuity of souls.
Interesting. Man, I feel like that was a longer laugh than usual. Did she hate her ass or something? Interesting. One of my other theories is maybe that Shrine Handmaiden was the wet nurse / priestess or whoever, but I don't know if it makes as much sense. That's interesting just because she has not had unique dialogue for turning in ash that many times or like very often. It's only like a select few. So I'm not sure what would even be new other than if maybe she just sells what Hag Lady was selling before, which we had also read before. So it's nothing I can get though, so maybe it's fine. I feel like it makes sense that she would just get that sword because maybe when you're entering entering the DLC you wouldn't have money, and if you didn't go back to talk to her, then you might have not had the chance to buy it. Next step is to go do the bird turn-ins. So odd, like some of the stuff we've done so long ago that it feels weird to be revisiting some of it, but kind of nice at the same time, because hello.
Me, pickled pea.
Ah, yes, one of the few NPCs that will be safe for my goodbye tour. Yeah, but I was saying, it's kind of nice because you get more context as you go on through the game, so kind of why I like to do these like end of game wrap-ups too, because you can kind of have a little bit more perspective, I guess. So we have two things we can drop, which was the lightning urn and then the staff, of course. So I'm just gonna leave one.
Bumperum!
Couldn't remember if I did that one, so I'm glad. Iron Helm. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Because we had gotten parts of Solaire's set before. Oh, it's really him. Okay, so large durable iron helm, known as a hume. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. This helm with a large red feather is said to have belonged to a knight of sunlight in a previous age. It has no particular powers, but it is of fine quality and appears to have been looked after with the greatest of care. Oh, Solaire, my beloved. I miss him. I was really hoping that maybe he would make a little appearance, but I don't think it's gonna happen, man. Okay, leave the staff as well.
Pickle pea.
Oh, sunlight shield. Okay, that was definitely worth taking the time to do. Yeah, because we had gotten his top pants and gloves before, so it makes sense to get the rest of the set as well. Oh. A large circular shield made of metal and decorated with a holy symbol depicting the sun. The shield was used by the old Knight of Sunlight, and the illustration is his own. Regardless, it has no particular divine powers. Oh, actually, that reminds me. We do also have a bunch of these sunlight medals that we can turn in. I was gathering quite a lot of them just from the times where I did need to farm stuff, and I keep forgetting to turn them in because that's just for his covenant thing. Back here at last. I'm realizing now that these statues were out here in the Dragon Slayer armor. There was just so much going on, I didn't really notice because we saw them obviously in the entrance of Lothric Castle as well. All right, here we are. Praise the sun. Oh my god, I forgot he was here. Oh. This is the guy that gave me my sword, my beloved sword. Thank you, sir. And a Larshite Knight. Okay, pray at the altar of sunlight. I believe 30 is the max for covenant rewards, and I have not really gotten a chance to do other covenant stuff because most of the other covenants are either like summoning / protecting defensive PvP stuff or invasion types of stuff. So I didn't really participate in that too much because I feel like it's kind of hard to do that in a playthrough, I guess, since you have to rely on other people being there, and then doing that enough to get 30 is kind of a lot. So this is pretty much the only one that we're doing, but I think that that's okay. Okay, so Sacred Oath and Great Lightning Spear. Did we already have Great Lightning Spear? Maybe we just had a regular. Okay, cool. Covenant's Allegiance deepened, rank gained. Alright, so Sacred Oath, miracle of those chosen by the Sunlight Covenant, temporarily boosts attack and damage absorption for self and those in the vicinity. This is the tale of the sun's firstborn, his faithful first knight, and the brave dragon slayer who served them both. Wait, but then the tale of the sun's firstborn, so nameless, right? His faithful first knight. I thought Dragon Slayer was first knight. Maybe it's just the commas that's making it weird. It makes it seem like it's 3 people, but then it served them both, which makes me think 2 people. So really, I think it's just the son's firstborn and his faithful first knight who was the brave Dragon Slayer. Is that right? Or is there 3 people? There is 3 swords. I wonder if I thought Dragon Slayer was his first and last knight. I could be misremembering something. I was thinking about it actually yesterday, I think, but there was so much lore implications with the nameless fight and then the whole Dragon Slayer stuff afterwards as well, which I kind of already talked about on that day, but I was thinking about it more and I'm starting to think that I'm not sure, I'm just contemplating, okay, but I wonder if, so we already know that the Dragon Slayer Ornstein, you know, left his post and went off to follow and try to find the sun's firstborn. We found his weapon outside of the boss gate on the opposite side, and then obviously his armor inside. So I was kind of thinking that maybe either part of my brain was like, oh, does that mean that Dragon Slayer is nameless? But I don't think that's the case. And then the other part was like, okay, maybe he just went there, found him, went hollow. But then I was trying to think about it and I don't know, maybe it's a little bit too tin hat, but the whole dragon area, mausoleum, whatever you want to call it, was kind of about becoming dragon, right? So I kind of wonder if Ornstein became the dragon that Nameless was riding. But I don't know if that's too far-fetched or not, because it would kind of make sense as to why he was in the boss room, why he didn't need his armor or his weapon. And then the whole thing with, I was already kind of talking about it on that day too, but the movesets were quite similar, which okay, makes sense in the way say that if it's his knight, then obviously they probably trained together or had similar movesets. But then also in the boss fight, when it went into second phase, Nameless stabs the dragon, was very similar to how Ornstein did it as well, but obviously we know it's to claim the soul. So then I'm kind of wondering, maybe that's also why he kind of absorbed maybe some of his powers and stuff, similar to Ornstein's Mo in the first game. But obviously in this one it was him taking, you know, because then in the second phase he becomes very lightning supercharged as well. I don't know, but that's just like a tin hat theory. I don't think it actually matters even that much, to me at least. I feel like either way the story's cool, but just something I was thinking about. Okay, the other one we got was Great Lightning Spear. So yeah, we did have the regular Lightning Spear already. This one is Primal Account of Lightning Spear, which tells of an ancestral dragon slayer, hurls a giant lightning spear. Gwyn the First Lord flew dragons with his sunlight spear, a tradition upheld by his firstborn, and the great spear he wielded. Much of this resplendent tale of father and son, while epic, remains tragically untold. Oh, shit. Does that mean, right, that Ornstein was firstborn? I feel like it's surely not, right? I feel like it's two different things, especially because this one says served them both, like they're separate people. I don't know, I feel like now I'm confusing myself. No, but then I feel like Ornstein's great spear thing was different than the Nameless guys as well, but they're similar. Yeah, so maybe it's fine being different. I had another theory, but it was like maybe like way too tin hat, because if I was running with the theory that if Ornstein was Nameless, if he was the firstborn, I could kind of see a different reality where the Ornstein that we fought in Dark Souls 1 was an illusion, like Guinevere, and that it was maybe his best or peak form before he betrayed Gwyn, so that if people came and saw him, first of all, it's protecting, you know, the whole area, but also like seeing him as he was, or how Gwyn wanted him to be or to remain. But I feel like, I don't know, I don't really think that Ornstein is the firstborn though. I kind of feel like two separate people, and just having him be the knight, but a very devoted one, obviously, makes more sense. And I feel like that could also apply to Dragon Slayer in terms of Gwyn trying to idolize, in a way, the Dragon Slayer that he, I don't know, like so treasured or trophied, I guess. Because obviously we know that he left, right, to follow the firstborn who was exiled. So I feel like Gwyn might not be too fond of Ornstein after that too when he leaves. I don't know. It's a little bit tin hat. I'm just thinking because in Dark Souls 2, the Dragon Slayer, there was like a whole thing that I went on about it for the Dragon Slayer in that game because he didn't slay the dragon. So it kind of makes sense that he was going after the firstborn who was allied with the dragons. You know what I mean? Or am I going a little bit too down the rabbit hole? I don't know. I was just thinking about it. It's kind of one of these things that I feel like there are probably much more versed people who have also, I don't know, delved into a lot more of these things over years that could probably explain it better than I think my running theory is still that they're separate people. Alright, very cool though. I like as well that you get that from Solaire's Covenant, because obviously Solaire was trying to find his son, which I had theorized was a person in the first game. Cool to have that kind of all wrap up, I guess, in the end. We gotta hit one of these, of course. Praise the sun. Alright, let's head back out. I'm trying to think if there's any other lore stuff that I was like, oh, I'll think about that, and then never ended up coming back to it, so otherwise it might bother me. Actually, okay, there was like a little bit. Not really, I don't really know what to think of it. So I was a little bit confused last time with Shira because of all of the lore stuff of her being royalty, and I was like, oh, does that mean she was connected to the Gwyn family? But I had missed a line during all the excitement of her being summoned in, or invading in rather, when we fought her, that she is the daughter of the Duke. And so then I don't know, because the Duke is, I think, Seath, right, in the first game, but also maybe it could be the Duke in Dark Souls 2, which is it the same person or not? I don't know. I feel like not, because we saw the Duke. It doesn't mean it was the real Duke though, but we saw like a hollow Duke in Dark Souls 2, so it could be related to that Duke, or more likely it could just be a Duke and not either of the Dukes that we know, especially because Seath was obviously against Gwyn, so I feel like it wouldn't really make sense for her lore, I guess. I think the more likely answer is that she was the daughter of the Duke of Pygmies, maybe, because obviously she's in the Pygmy sort of realm and world. So I don't know who that would be though. Part of me is wondering if it would be Ludlith, or maybe just one of the Pygmy lords, or I don't know. And then there was a whole theory of, okay, is Manus the Pygmy from Dark Souls 1? So is she a daughter of him? Because we know that he had many fucked up little, you know, whatevers. I haven't had enough time to process anything about it. There was one other thing I need to do. Apparently there is an item over at the old Farron Wolf bonfire up on the bridge that I had missed. I meant to come back here forever ago to grab it. I kept forgetting about it. But hello. I don't think I can kill him because I've tried before. If I recall, yeah, he bleeds but he doesn't do anything. Not that I want to kill him, but I just, since we're here, you know, I figured I should clear that up because we're gonna say goodbye to some of the NPCs soon. Here we are. Oh, it's been so long. I'm gonna really just be hitting this pose everywhere today. I hope you know. I don't really know where on the bridge it is, so I was thinking maybe it would be here. But this is where, oh, it's literally right there. This is where we fought the stray demon. What do you got for me? Oh, it's Havel set. Okay. Why is this here? Okay, we obviously already fought Havel. I assume the Havel in Archdragon Peak because the Great Magic Barrier, and then he also dropped his weapon and shield, which is kind of, he's supposedly the only one strong enough to wield. And we know that he has Havel Knights, so maybe this was just a Havel Knight. Actually, now that I think about it, the stray demon I think is how we got Havel's ring as well, wasn't it? With the boss weapon? Yeah, because the stray demon also had a rocky miracle or magic or whatever on it too, which I think Havel used. Oh, maybe that was the Great Magic Barrier. I can't remember. Does that mean he turned into the stray demon? No, I feel like probably it's just a knight who fought him. I don't know. Because you killed Havel at Dragon Peak. That's why the armor is here now. Oh, is that what unlocked it? Okay. So Havel's helm. Armor as if hewn from a giant boulder. Highly protective, but excessively heavy. The warriors who followed Havel the Rock never flinched nor retreated from battle, crushing any foe that stood in their way. Cool. The same for the armor as well. So that kind of confirms maybe that it's the knight as well there. Home sweet home. All right. I think now it's time to say goodbye to some NPCs. Now, normally I like to go around and say goodbye to all of them, but honestly, a lot of them are already dead and gone, so I don't think we have too many to worry about. Now, it's not because I killed them, okay? It's because they happen to die from finishing their quest lines, which I think is pretty okay. The NPCs that I am gonna leave till the end is gonna be pretty much these guys here: Firekeeper, Andre, Handmaiden, and Yuria, of course, because I'm doing her quest line. And then obviously Ludlith will leave as well, though I've already technically killed Ludlith and Firekeeper and they came back, so one of those was on purpose and one of those was an accident, but you know, it's fine. I'm gonna have to end off here anyways, so let's go out to start on the NPC. Some of these I don't know if they'll have new dialogue either, so we can double check that as well before we say goodbye. Here we are. So I think, where was it? Here, or was it higher up? Maybe he's just gone. There was like a floor boy over here. There's a hollow. The first one escaped from my clutches. Okay, let's go back to the inner wall, I guess. Are you still here? You are.
Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Nothing new. Farewell, bug boy. He's kind of tanky.
Yes. Yes, I remember now. Let...
Shit. Interesting that he says it like that. I remember now. I guess, yeah, because all of the riddle NPCs were quite docile, but it's interesting that he said it like he forgot. I was kind of thinking it was the opposite way, I guess, where that was their main goal, was to be preaching to the hollows that come by, and that the ones that were hostile were more so the ones that had forgotten the objective, I guess. I'm not gonna go and kill the other two in the swamp just because they're kind of a pain in the ass to get to, and I imagine the dialogue would be the same. So that is fine with me. Back again. Oh, hello. I love this guy. He's the best one in this whole area. Hello, sir. Anything new?
When the world rots.
Okay, nothing new, so, farewell. Oh my god, he's tanky. Sorry, dude.
Of course, as a burner of worlds should.
Oh.
Set fire to Ariandel. Set fire to the rods.
It's fucking creepy. Cool. All right. I guess he has to be extra tanky because when he's in here, you probably think he's not an NPC, so he's likely to get smacked. That was cool. I like that one. Farewell, bird boy. Oh, still on fire. Right, and Frida's gone as well, obviously, as an NPC. Are you still here, girly? Yeah. Okay, we did talk to her at the end of last time as well, but...
Thanks, Ashen One. I will assuredly finish the painting of a cold, dark, and very gentle place. One day, it will make someone a goodly hope.
I'm gonna miss her. Her storyline was so cool. Okay, I don't know how tanky everyone's gonna be. Oh, I already have one equipped. I kind of want to like just poke with a dagger, maybe, if there's dialogue, you know. Oh, shit. Really? Oh. Oh, there we go. What? First of all, she's tanky as hell. Second of all, why didn't she have any dialogue? I wonder if I could just save quit. I wonder if she would come back. Because some of these NPCs, I feel like it's more obvious that they might respawn. But I don't know for her. Oh, really? It's a little fucked up with the blood splattered on the painting too. Jesus Christ. I wonder if I would have to rest at a bonfire or not. We'll give it a go. Reset the area. Sometimes save quitting works, sometimes it doesn't. She does come back after you reset the area.
Ashen One, I cannot die. I have a world to paint.
Interesting. It is curious she didn't drop an item, but she does come back, then it makes sense as to why not. That was definitely worth checking. Right, okay. Let's go to the prison tower now, because it's been a hot minute since we have visited Yorshka. I think if there was one other Covenant thing I would have wanted to do in particular, it would have been for Yorshka, because her thing was so interesting, but it's kind of another one of those like PvP things that it would just be kind of difficult to do for a playthrough. Good to see you.
Oh, good blade of the dark moon. Welcome home. If I can provide thee succor, only tell me how.
Should I offer? I think I have one. Let's give it. I don't know if this will do anything because I don't have enough to level, I don't think. Covenant allegiance deepened, and then we'll talk again.
Long ago, our father Gwyn, lamenting the waning of the fire, became cinder of his own will. Now, the fire is linked by the champions who have come in his stead, such as the will of father and the gods.
Okay, that wasn't new, but it's been a while since we've heard it, so I just wanted to listen to it again.
Off so soon, may the dark moon watch over thee.
I feel bad. Oh, her lore was so cool. All right, girly. Oh. God, some of these guys are tanky, man.
Please, stop this.
Is that it?
Dear brother, forgive me.
Oh, she dropped something. Cool. Oh, okay, it's been a while since we got all of her stuff. So I think Gwendolyn is maybe supposed to be her brother. I can't remember if she realized what happened to Gwendolyn, though, in terms of Aldia. No, Aldia, that's the wrong game. Christ. Aldrich basically eating him and then using his body to kill people. Okay, let's pick this up. Yorshka's chime. It's quite pretty. Sacred chime belonging to Yorshka, her brother, the former knight captain, presented her with this medium together with another gift, her name. Ringing the chime must have done much to soothe her loneliness. Interesting. Can I look at that? I might not be able to do it. I don't know if I've got the stats. No, I don't. I'll try it anyway. Maybe two-hand? Sure, sounds like a bell. Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe it would be like a particular or different type of sound. You could have obtained this item also by performing a gesture in front of her. Really? Oh, maybe Dark Moon Loyalty? I didn't even think to do that. Or did we do that? I don't remember. I mean, obviously if we got the item, then maybe I didn't. Let us go back to Firelink now. Maybe we'll wait to do Dark Firelink Handmaiden until after. Oh, I'm gonna be kind of sad about saying goodbye to some of these. Hello, girly pop. How are you? Long time no see. Sitting in the dark, I see.
Sweet champion of Ash, let souls be your strength.
Right. I always forget that she doesn't have a talk prompt, and I don't need to level up. I was actually thinking about her the other day too, because what day was it? It might have been on Madeir's day, but when we had gotten invaded by the Moaning Knight, who was obviously connected with Aegon, or maybe Aegon himself, assumedly, he dropped a mask, and I was wondering if it was connected to her, but I wasn't sure how. Yeah, because he dropped the blindfold mask, which strengthens dark attacks, but also greatly increases damage sustained from dark. The purple steel creation has a certain resemblance to Firekeeper's crown, but the similarity is purely cosmetic. I feel like that's not true. I guess similarity in terms of maybe it's opposite, but I was kind of thinking of like if it increases damage sustained from dark, maybe he was getting this to prepare Irina, because Irina was supposed to become a Firekeeper, but she was getting nibbled on by the dark. So maybe he got this for her as like a training tool, sort of, because it looks very similar obviously to the Firekeeper's crown, and all of the stuff with the blueberry eyes and such maybe makes sense, but I'm not really sure, just because it does say that it's purely cosmetic. It just seems a little bit too coincidental, I guess. Anyways, goodbye. Sure. Why is she full like that, dude? Irina's ashes. Oh, and tower key. Great. I mean, we're already in here, so we don't really need another one, but oh my god, that was so vile. My bad. At least we got some ashes. Oh, it's kind of pretty too. Umbral Ash of Irina of Kurim. Irina was a frail woman. This frailty led her to becoming a saint of Kurim and to her grand treachery. Her grand treachery. What do you mean by that? I wonder if we get ashes because Handmaiden will start selling her stuff as well. Okay, give Umbral Ash.
Well, what warm umbral ash have we here?
I don't think Irina had that much other than cells. Oh, actually, I can check easily because she had rings. Yeah, was it just the Saint's ring? So maybe she's just getting what the other sellers have had before. I don't know if she would have Irina's set. I don't think so, because I think we've gotten it before. All right, that's fine. Oh, Cornix, really leveled you up only for you to go nowhere.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I am pleased to have a pupil as dedicated as you.
His lore stuff was quite cool, despite me not doing any pyromancy stuff this time, which I'm actually kind of surprised. At least in the previous games, I've kind of done strength stuff and then have some sort of magic, whether it's pyromancy or miracles or whatever. I didn't really do it as much this time. I've already bought him out as well, so I guess that's it. We could technically reinforce the parting pyromancer's flame, I suppose. I'm not going to use it, but I'll level it. Oh yeah, that's also what I did with any souls I got from farming the gear as well for the homework stuff. I just leveled up random weapons. All right, let's level that up to +9, I guess.
Not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
He's dead, that's what he is.
What's the matter? Stop this. Stop this at once. Fine. I see how it is. When a pupil strays from the path,
Dialogue.
master must intrude. Prepare yourself, hatchling.
Hatchling is crazy.
Behold the pyromancy of an old crow.
I don't wanna.
This old reverie had to end.
Bro, that was the longest death ever. Jesus. Quitting Sasha Great. Ooh, and his set. Is this different? I guess this is different than when he was selling before. Oh my lord. Okay, so Old Sage's Blindfold. Oh, we did get this one. Maybe we didn't get the outfit though, because that part didn't look familiar, but maybe I'm just forgetting. Oh yeah, okay, the garb is unique. Attire of Cornix, Pyromancer of the Great Swamp. In the Great Swamp, it was customary to adorn oneself with articles of nature. Cornix favored the rule of raven feathers, which is said to have been Fireling's messengers, guiding the undead to the land of ancient gods. Wow. Yeah, oh my god. From Dark Souls 1. Wow, it's been so long since Big Bird Boy carried us over and back again. That's so cool. The gloves are a little bit different. Cornix's wrap, bronze ornamentation, serves to ward off evil spirits. Well, it didn't ward off me, so you know. And then the skirt is a little different as well. This long skirt emulates those worn by witches who were the forebears of pyromancy. Cool. Umbrella Ash of Cornix of the Great Swamp. Cornix was tired and defeated until he discovered one final pupil, like so many pyromancers before him. Oh man, I kind of wish they had his story go a little bit further than it did. It's kind of like we got him and that was it. Oh, I don't really want to do this one. My beloved wife, Carla.
Ah, hello again. Thank goodness. One can become quite attached, even to a bumbling apprentice. Oh, I'm hardly serious.
I want to get serious with you, girl. She also needed a better storyline or like a longer one. It was so hard to save her. And then she just got here and she's
There is one thing that you should know. There is a darkness within man, and I am afraid you will peer into it. Whether the fear will spark self-reflection or a ruinous nostalgia is up to you entirely. Fear not, your choice will bring you no scorn.
already bought her out as well.
Do stay safe.
She got all of the dark spells that you could have given to Irina as well. I loved her. Oh, my wife.
A fickle one.
Yeah, well, that's what you like about me, right? Carla's ashes. Oh, and Carla's set. I think we already got Carla's set. She died a lot faster than I thought she would. I should have just stabbed her with the little dagger. Wonder if I missed any dialogue. I hope not. Some of these don't feel so good to do. Okay, Umbral Ash of Carla. The spurned child of the abyss never dies, but phases in and out of its fringes. Only there is no one to search for her any longer. Oh, I'm sorry. Pay respects to your wife. Alright, let's hand in. We'll turn in Cornix's first.
Well, what warm umbral ash have we here?
Okay, so this is starting to be the same as well. So I wonder if it's the same for all of the Firelink NPCs, or maybe was it the dialogue that she always had? Because now I'm starting to forget. I have Carla's too.
Well.
Yeah, Yeah, it's the same, man. Alright, well, that's fine. Yeah, selling all the things that they had. It would be kind of nice to get one unique thing from the shopkeepers as well from their ash, but it seems like that's not going to be the case. Hello, my beloved Patchy boy.
Oh, hello again. Welcome to Patch's Boutique of Wonders. Can't resist it, can you? My sumptuous selection.
I'm gonna miss him. I feel so bonded with him after lap.
We're just a couple of outcasts. Let's make the best of it.
Oh, you have anything I can buy before? I think we've already bought everything from him. I'll just spend the rest of my souls here. Some rusted coins.
What do you say? Brilliant stuff, huh? I won't ask for thanks, but I certainly deserve it.
You sure do, buddy.
What's happened, friend? Stop this. Stop this at once. Godspeed. I knew something was wrong. Well, now it's my turn. I'm unbreakable, Patches. Nobody can crack me. Rot in hell.
Rot in hell is wild.
Why me? Why me?
Sorry. Patches ashes. Winged spear and horse hoof ring. Great. I think we have all of those already. Well, you know we gotta hit one of these. Not the tea bag. It's not a tea bag. I'm honoring him with one of his squats. Wait, hold on. I love Patches. He's just a silly little guy. Okay, let's read this. Umbral Ash of Unbreakable Patches. Patches never lost heart and never looked back. He marched in one direction, and that direction was dead ahead. Did you see him passing by? But that's not even true, because he went back to try and find Grey Rat. So, you know, he cares a little bit. And he came back for us as lap Patches to maybe point us in the right direction. Slash give us his armor. Alright. Take the ashes.
Well,
oh, it's all the same. Alright, that's fine. And I assume, yeah, no, she sells this as well. Which is interesting since he drops it for you anyway. It is nice though that you get the stuff from the other shops in case if you didn't buy them out, but not an issue here. I'm not gonna kill Yuria right now because I'm mostly doing her ending. I want to see if she has anything new because I don't remember the last time we've talked to her though. No, girly?
Ah, our lord and rightful liege. Speak freely, thy lordship. I am at thy beck and call. I prithee, play the usurper. When the moment cometh to link the fire, wrested from its mantle. The age of fire was founded by the old gods, sustained by the linking of the fire. But the gods are no more, and the all-powerful fire deserveth a new heir. Our Lord of Hollows, it shall be who weareth the true face of mankind.
This face? I might not even be wearing that face because I might try to wear the ring for the cutscenes. I don't know, man. Alright.
Be safe, our lord and liege.
Okay, girly. I'll see you later. I don't know if Ludleth would have anything different. Let me double check.
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day it is. So, happened upon any twisted souls?
Nothing new. I grew quite fond of Ludleth, honestly. He's just kind of a weird little guy. I'm not gonna kill him either until the end because boss weapons. So strange. It's been so long since we've started this game. I mean, not that long, but it just feels long. Alright, it is time. Offer cinders of a lord. There you go. It's just straight up head. Alright, now what? Whoa, she's moving. On my way, milady. I thought maybe a cutscene would play, but that's fine too. Stretch your legs, girl. Let's talk.
The 5 lords sit their 5 thrones, all thanks to thee, most worthy of lords. Ashen one, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lords' embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire.
Okay, just anywhere is fine. Oh. Wow, what a shot.
Noble lords of Cinder.
Oh.
The fire fades. And the lords go without thrones.
Oh.
Surrender your fires to the true heir.
Oh. Rest in peace, Ludleth. Damn. Barbecue. Cool. love her. Oh, that's cool. The ash. It's gonna look like dandruff. Sorry. Serious moment.
Let her grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Lordran mentioned. Oh, okay. Whoa, okay. Kiln of the first flame. Oh, I thought we just got moved over to Dark Firelink. No, but that makes sense because they just gave us all their flames that it's ours. Whoa, that was not what I was expecting at all. That was so cool. I really should have put on the ring because the guy's face just looked like a blur. Everyone's gone. No. Can I not get in there? I don't think I can. Oh, absolutely not. Okay. All right, light bonfire. Do I want to? I assume yes. I'm just thinking if she just put it out. Okay. Flameless shrine. Oh, interesting. You can go right back as if nothing ever happened. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that yet because, you know, she put in all that work for me. Oh, it's all closed off. Rest in peace, Ludlith. He didn't stand a chance. All of their cinder heads are gone now as well. Can I read the back still? St. Aldrich of the Deep. Ludlith the Exile. Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go outside. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, the little streak of sunlight popping in though. Oh, praise the sun. Okay, but now I've got to go back and read all of these because I've started already. Watchers of the Abyss and Yorm the Giant of the Profaned Capital. This is kind of sweet and sad. Lonely. Now the real fight begins. Yeah. Okay, all right. We're on my way. Whoa. Oh, it's so cool. Gorgeous view. Well, it's not really the sun in the same way, but praise the sun. Wow. Weird. This is interesting. Wretched. What do you mean? Oh, I can't even go over there. Can I? Whoa. I love how everyone tried to drop off here. Classic. Oh, this is Drake Heap. Oh, that's quite nice. I like that. Interesting. What is this? Proceed to the first flame. Where? Am I going over there? Can I just take a peek? I don't know. I was thinking maybe this is all very curious. Man, the Drake Heap, I don't know what you want to call this, like backdrop, I guess. One of the cooler parts of, I don't even know, like background detailing. Like having all of the places that we've kind of been to crashing into each other. It's quite cool. All right, here we go. Off we go. Oh man, I was hoping for the little wrinkly boys to transport us, but that's okay too. Wow, kiln of the first flame. Going up there. This is so curious. Where did I just teleport from? Was it just over there? Why is there 2 bonfires? Travel to the Drake Heap. Oh, I should touch that other bonfire first. Oh my god. Does this just bring me to the Drake Heap? It does. Back again. Let's touch this time. Light it up and rest. Kiln of the first flame. Wow. Cool. Oh, this is very curious. Am I going into the final boss right now? Oh, I'm kind of scared. Okay. What armor do we want to wear for the final boss? I do dancer's armor. It's always a good one. I guess I'm pretty much set. I also don't know if I'm going to be super over leveled for this or not since we did the DLCs first. So let's start on Claymore, and if he kicks my ass, then I can swap. Oh my gosh. I'm nervous now. Hello? Summon? Ondor Pale Shade. Get out of here, man. My copium brain was like, so where is that you? Another? Where is it? Oh, here. Yuria. Oh, okay. I do want to do Yuria's ending. Do I need to summon her for the fight or not? Because if I don't need to, I would rather fight it alone. But if I need to for her ending, then I will. I think you don't need to summon, but having her survive gives bonus rewards. Oh, really? Oh, shit. I do like bonus rewards. So maybe it is worth it to do then. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I've got both of my swords as well, so if she does like crazy damage, I can just smack with the claymore instead. Oh, but she has to survive, so if she dies, then I gotta, you know. Okay, all right, we'll give it a go. Maybe it'll make the boss more difficult too, because, you know, sometimes summons make it a little tankier, or maybe it'll make it suck. I don't know. Hi, girly. Oh, she's got the dark hand as well. Katana, not what I was expecting. I'm scared, man. I'm nervous. Okay. Who else just summoned? Invaded by dark spirit Patches. What are you talking about? Hey! I didn't even think I could be invaded here. Oh, that's not real Patches, is it? Oh, Yuria is pissed. Oh, wait, don't kill Yuria. I need her. Wait. Are you wearing Solar's armor? my god, that's so funny. You can get invaded here. Wait, does that mean you can get invaded during the fight? Or it's just because I haven't started it yet? And what are the two? I'm gonna literally fucking die. Oh my lord. Can I heal here? Is that BM? I'm so sorry. It's just... God damn. Yeah, fair enough. Oh my god. The role is so... I'm not using my sword. Hold on. I'll fix this. Oh, they don't even know. Oh, I don't even know. Holy... Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold on. Yuria is struggling. She's gonna be so low for the fight. No. Oh my god. Not the kick. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Why is this so difficult? Oh my god. Bro, that is... The bow. Respectable. Okay, leave her alone. I really hope once you start the fight you can't be invaded, because that would suck. Patches avenged. Bro really bulked up just to come and beat my ass. Alright, I'm going in. Hello? What was that? Oh, Soul of Cinder. I see. Whoa. This is the guy on the cover art, right? Okay, you need to back up off of Yuria. The Claymore ain't doing it. Yeah, fair enough. Whoa, fair enough. I don't know why I thought he was gonna be a pushover, but he's not. Oh, he's using the, Okay, back up, Yuria. He's using the coiled sword. You have magic too? That's wild. Whoa. Okay, can you face away from her? What is that? What is that? You have a fucking laser? Of course you do. Why not, honestly? Leave her alone. I missed. Oh my god, turns out I really needed Yuria. Not me thinking I was gonna roll him. The backflip, okay. Can I heal? Wasn't that an item in one of the other games? I don't know if I had gotten it before though, but... Oh my god, Yuria, heal yourself, please, girl! Stop. Don't! Stop, leave her alone! What's that? Why aren't you dead? Phase 2? Okay. The fucking plan! Sorry, my brain went into shock for a second. Oh my god, that's fucked up! That is messed up! No, please, you can't do this to me and then kill me. Oh my, please, Yuria, a little bit of help, sweetie, thank you. How rude. That's so cool. Oh my god, you're gonna make me cry. Don't stop, just, god, oh my good god. The Plin jump scare, man. Oh my god, that makes me so sad. No, 2 of them. Oh my god, thank god she is resilient. Jesus. Phase 3? You get him, Yuria. Soul of the Lords. Oh, that was so cool. So cool. I don't even know what moveset he did because that song threw me off. Holy shit. Oh, that makes me want to cry. Why would they do that? Now I wish I could live a little longer so I could just hear more of the song. Oh, Soul of Lords. In order to visit souls, deep in strength, since Lord Gwyn, the first Lord of Cinder, many exalted lords have linked to the first flame, and it is their very soul that has manifested themselves as a defender of the flame. Whoa. Okay, so is this supposed to be like a culmination of all of the other Lords of Cinder that have linked to the first flame, I guess, since then? Or maybe it's supposed to be whoever was the last one to do it, or maybe it's supposed to be like us, because technically we did it, even though Gala didn't really actually do it, but you know, in theory. That's kind of cool. Okay, Ludloth died when we placed the last cinders though, so can I still do boss weapons? Because I would like to see what that can make. That was cool though, because a lot of his moves was like, I don't know if it was all different weapons. He was using like swords, and did he have a spear or some sort of pokey thing, and then magic as well? A laser. That was so cool. If the fight lasted a little longer, you would have got every kinds of attacks from him. Really? I wonder if he cycles through pretty much every type that you can have, because if it is supposed to be some sort of big mixed soul from all the past fighters, then you would want to kind of show all the different things that you could do. Maybe that would make a lot of sense. The cycle of life and death continues. Oh, okay, should I be going back? I know it's right there, but should I be going back to Firelink to do boss stuff first? Or maybe it's fine, because I assume this is going to play credits, and then I'll just say no to New Game Plus, right? And then we can go and finish everything up. Oh man, that, holy. Okay, I need to switch my ring so that we can see Gala one last time. Oh, she's so beautiful. She get pastier? What happened, girl? Oh my god. Yeah, this is credits bonfire. Okay. Link the first flame. Okay, so if I'm doing Uria's ending, do I link the first flame or do I walk away? Do I have to go back to where she was? I don't know. Her summon sign isn't out here. I guess, okay, I'm trying to think what Yuri was actually asking me to do too. The concept was to link it, but that it would be linking it for hollows, like for men basically, instead of for the gods. So maybe it does make sense. Touch fire, enjoy. Okay, all right, thank you. I just get nervous because I can't roll back saves, you know? I mean, obviously we're not gonna jump into New Game Plus right away, but this is the first time I'll be linking the flame. Oh man. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Because in Dark Souls 1, we walked away, and then in Dark Souls 2, we walked away. I guess in this one you can't really, or maybe this is considered the walk away. Oh, Gala. Ass up. The way she was meant to be, hollow and alone. This is so cool. Wow. Oh, is that Yuria and Firekeeper?
Gracious Lord.
Is that Henri? The usurpation of fire achievement. Oh. So. Okay, I don't know if it was actually Henri, but there was one of the Blue Knights. I can only assume because we took Henri's Dark Sigils. So I wonder if because we did the hollow ending, that's why they come back to life. Very curious. Wow, make Londor whole. I can't believe it's dying. Fire Thief. Yoink. I don't really know what I was expecting, I guess, but I liked it. Wow. It feels really, surreal. Oh, my cheeks hurt from smiling. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me gather my thoughts, I guess. Ah, the music is so good too. Oh. Okay, I really liked Dark Souls 3. I don't know if I like it more or the same as Dark Souls 1 because, okay, you gotta remember Dark Souls 1 was my very first Souls game. It just has a lot of nostalgia factor to me, which for me goes a long way, but I don't know, I might like Dark Souls 3 a little bit more, but okay, I feel conflicted saying that because Dark Souls 3, my game is freezing, even at the credits, classic. The reason I liked Dark Souls 3 so much was because it was literally just a love letter to Dark Souls 1 and 2. Obviously a little bit more towards 1 because the things that were in 2 were from 1 originally, but there was still a lot of Dark Souls 2 stuff in there, like more than I thought considering how many people said to skip Dark Souls 2. So I'm glad I didn't skip that, and I'm also glad that I didn't skip both and start at 3 because obviously 3 is the newest, so it makes sense some people might do it the other way around. But I think the main reason I enjoyed 3 so much was because of all of the lore and story building that has been going on the entire time. As an actual game, in terms of how it felt to play, I do think 3 was my favorite because it was not clunky, other than the random freezing once in a while. Oh my god, the music. Sorry, it's so good. I need to start getting distracted. But yeah, 3 felt really special because it kind of combined the nostalgia of both of the games, but it basically took it and then with a twist. Personally, I don't think it was too much in terms of referencing to the other games, but I say that with the main big thing being it's Dark Souls 3. It's Dark Souls 3, not a different game, right? So it's a part of the series. So I really didn't mind it referencing the other games so heavily because it's what I expected, especially because in Dark Souls 2 it did not reference 1 as much as I thought it would, which is fine, but I imagine some people didn't like that, and so for this one they probably went a little bit extra because it wasn't as referenced in 2. Do you know what I mean? But I could see a world where it's too much for some people, especially if you have not played 1 or 2 previously. I think especially without 1. 3 is the one I would be most likely to revisit only because of the quality of life things. 1 has all the nostalgia factor, and it was obviously the starting grounds other than Demon Souls, which I haven't played, but the starting grounds for just Dark Souls. 2 was really good because of all of the NPC stuff. I loved the NPC stuff. Lucatile, my beloved, I would never forget her. And I did miss a little bit of that in 3. 3 had some good NPC stuff, but it wasn't quite as in depth, I guess, as 2 for some of them. Some of them were, obviously, like Sirius had a lot, but I did enjoy the story stuff that we did get in Dark Souls 3. I just wish some of them had pushed a little bit further, like Carla, like Leonard, like Cornix. Henri stuff was really great, but I do wish I got a little bit more, especially for how much emotional weight they were trying to have this ending, I guess, lean on from marrying Henri. I wish we got a little bit more with Aigon too, but maybe that's just because he's my husband, you know. But a lot of the lore stuff was really cool. There was so much world building stuff that got followed up on that I had questions about in Dark Souls 1 and 2. So I love it for that. Though I'd be more likely to revisit 1 for the other nostalgia things like Solaire, obviously. 1 and 3 are like this, but 3 is a little bit like this just because of quality of life, but then Dark Souls 1 is a little bit like this because of nostalgia, so I don't know. They're holding hands, you know? And Dark Souls 2 was there too. Begin Journey 2. Okay, we're not beginning Journey 2 yet because I want to finish up the NPC Goodbye Tour, take a look at boss weapons, maybe if there's gear for the final boss as well, and then I want to talk to Yuri as well, of course. That was so good though. That was so good. Plin plin plon. Gonna haunt my dreams. I love that they included Gwyn's theme in that a little bit, but also, you know, twisted it a little bit too. That was so sweet. I hope I didn't miss too much. I tried to be as thorough as I could because these games take me forever to play, and I know some people play them back to back, but I'm really more of a do it thoroughly the first time and then wait several years until I've emotionally recovered before I try playing again. So I tried to do as much as I could. There's obviously some stuff that I missed out on, like some of the NPC quest lines you can only do one or the other, so obviously I can't do those, but for everything else I tried my best. I still probably missed some things. I know I missed, apparently there was a Kirk invasion in the Cathedral of Deep area, which I had missed. Once you kill the boss, he just won't do it again, so that was kind of sad, but it is nice knowing that Kirk was in this game as well, and it kind of makes sense as well with the whole Rose area sort of premise as well. I'm a bit bummed that I missed that one because that one was something that I could have easily gotten, and I guess I just wasn't numbered or something wherever he ends up invading. Dark Souls 2 has some interesting New Game Plus stuff. Yeah, I've heard 2 has a lot of different things. I still haven't gone back to do New Game Plus for any of the games. It just takes me a long time to emotionally recover, which is also why I take such long breaks between the Souls games, because I mean, first of all, as making a playthrough, the way that I play it, it just takes forever to do it. It takes forever to play and forever to edit mainly. So by the time I finish the game, I feel like I've already played it 100 times. I will probably go back to revisit the other games eventually. It's just, I think for me, I get so, it sounds weird, I get really bonded with whatever the first experience I have with a game is. It just kind of becomes connected to whatever I'm going through in life at the time. So then it kind of becomes a part of that memory, is a part of the gameplay experience, which sounds weird, which is also kind of why I wanted to take my time a little bit more with 3, and because it's the last one in the just Dark Souls trilogy, we obviously have a lot more FromSoft games to get through, but I just wanted to kind of treat it like my little baby, you know? I wanted to really enjoy the experience and not have to stress or rush it as much as I might have done in the other games. Not that I tried to rush them, but you know, if I even took a week off or something, I would feel like it was the end of the world because I wasn't getting it done fast enough or something. So this one I tried to just kind of take my time. Yeah, I don't know. I do really love Dark Souls 3. It might I don't know. It might be my number 1, but only because I enjoy Dark Souls 1 so much. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it can truly hold the place of number 1, because if it's relying on the fact that I enjoy Dark Souls 1 so much, then wouldn't Dark Souls 1 be first? I don't know. I'll probably have to think about it for a while before it really hits. It usually takes me a year before I even have started to like, okay, I've now processed everything that went on in that game. I'll try to gather my thoughts some more, but obviously we still have to take a look around for boss weapons. Maybe we'll try to do that first. I wonder if this will be like Rosaria, you know? Oh no, he's still gone. Examine. Oh, it is kind of like Rosaria then. Oh, that's so sad. Begin transposition. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Sunlight Spear. Miracle of Gwyn, the First Lord. Pearls of Sunlight Spear. The tale of Gwyn's Archdragon hunts describe the inception of the Age of Fire. Don't we already have this one? Or maybe it's special because it's Gwyn's? I need to write this down. I know we're at the end of the game, so why does taking notes matter? But it matters to me. I think as well because of how much I had to learn from Dark Souls 1, because it was my first time in the genre as well. Like I had never played any Soulsy or Souls-like or Soulsborne types of games before either. It was like learning an entire genre, learning how that works, learning how the lore and storytelling was done. And then 2 was that as well. Like I had that information equipped, but then they kind of did it a little different than everything else. So I had to relearn that. By the time it came to 3, it was like, okay, I've got the tool sets of both and now I can just play. And I didn't have to learn as much. I don't know if that's the right wording, but I could just kind of play it and enjoy the story, and I knew kind of what to look for in the lore and what kind of notes I had to take for the most part. Oh, it might be my number. I don't know. Okay, and then Fire Link Greatsword. Okay, I was wondering, there was so much going on in that fight. It looked like the coiled sword from the bonfire, so that's quite cool. The Lord of Cinder linked the first flame, and this greatsword was wielded by their I still haven't learned how to pronounce this manifestation. This coiled sword, found thrust in the bonfire, existed long before the throneless lords themselves. Gil Ember, the fading flame momentarily illuminates and launches itself forward. Cool. Yeah, so I guess this is really, it's supposed to be us, I guess. I mean, it could even be us from a different age, because Dark Souls 3 had a lot of jumping around between timelines / moments in time, because timey-wimey, time is convoluted, etc. It's just weird because my character in previous games hadn't linked the fire before, but maybe it's supposed to be me linking it right now. But then it gets a little paradoxical, so then I don't really know. I feel the need to get the sword because I'm pretty sure we already have the lightning bolt, maybe. And also this is just really cool. Oh, it's so weird that he's gone. I wonder if he would have been happy. We really just placed that. She started giving a speech and then he burnt to a crisp. Like he really didn't get a say. Maybe he knows that this was his fate all along, right? Because he willingly did it before, but that doesn't mean he would do it again. I don't know. There is a walkaway ending in this one, but needs the Firekeeper, surprisingly. Really? Oh, actually, maybe that makes sense because, okay, because we got some of the dialogue stuff from the eyes that we gave. So we did linking the fire for hollows to make an Age of Hollows or Age of Men. Maybe there would be one that is linking the flame, but more traditionally, so just continuing on what's been going on. And then maybe one, I guess, snuffing out the flame would be the other option, right? Because the eyes was kind of more about the dark. It's hard because I gave them and then I killed her and we got a little bit of dialogue from like chat help to see what she would say a little bit, but I didn't get all of it, obviously. Facing the wall like that, girly.
Ashen One, link the fire for the Lords of Cinder, for the Ashen Prisoners, for all those held to preserve the fire. Link the first flame.
Oh, so she doesn't even register that I've done it. Maybe that's why she's facing the wall. She said, oh, I don't see it. She said, I'm gonna pretend it never happened. Interesting. So if I gave the eyes now, could you go and link? Surely not. So maybe it is supposed to be us who link the fire. That was I fighting myself? I don't know. I do quite like that you can get different endings and such. All the possibilities is cool.
Ashen One. Is it not?
No new dialogue is so interesting. Maybe you have armor from the Soul of Cinder. She does have a Firelink helm. Interesting. Helm of the Soul of Cinder, deific manifestation of the Lords of Cinder who link to the first flame. It resembles a knight's helm, but bears hideous burns and contortions. A misshapen crown can be seen upon its rear. This is a symbol of the great lords and the noble act of linking the fire, though it is no more than an empty husk. Okay, the middle part is a little bit different for the armor. It resembles a knight's armor, bears hideous burns and contortions, taking the shape of a deathly rib cage. Oh, I guess on the sides maybe a little. Gauntlets and leggings are pretty much the same. That's quite cool. Can I afford all of them? Maybe. Hopefully. Yes. Nice. Let's go talk to wifey. Oh, she's fucking dead. Did she die in the fight? I thought she lived. Oh, or maybe it's because she lived. Dark Drift. Oh, and her set. Cool. She had a nice set. If I didn't summon her, would she have dropped her set and not the weapon? Or maybe vice versa. I think it was worth to do the summon just to get a little bit extra. No ashes though, surprisingly. The weapon is the locked reward. The armor you can get from her ashes if killed. Oh, I see. Okay. See, now I wonder if she would respawn because Firekeeper respawn, but maybe she wouldn't because she's a little bit more NPC-ish than that. Okay, so build a mask. Attire of the 3 mentors of the Sable Church of Londor belongs to Yuria, the second eldest. These maidens of a primordial serpent were renowned as the founders of the Sable Church, which offered salvation for hollows. So cool. Description is pretty much the same for the dress, except pitch black dress resembles a mourning dress. Similar description for the gauntlets, but a bit different. These black gauntlets are hidden by the dress. It is apparent that the women in black were highly skilled fencers, capable of founding the Sable Church between just the 3 of them. Cool. They're nice gloves. Leggings has the same description as the gloves, except that they were black leggings hidden by the dress. Want the text for her ashes? Oh, yes. Actually, I would love the text for her ashes. I kind of wish we were able to get both. Maybe it's just because we didn't technically kill her. Because I assume she just gives the same items to Handmaiden that she would have sold. Okay, so Umbrella Ash of Yuria of Londor. Having 3 founders of the Black Church ensured Yuria's legacy would survive. Her 2 sisters could carry the torch, making certain their lord claims the flame for the sake of all hollows. So cool. Oh, you should totally be able to get the ashes, especially if you do the Lord of Hollows ending. Why wouldn't you want to read that? That's awesome. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, and then for her weapon, Dark Drift, a cursed sword with an unseen blade, the choice weapon of Yuria of Londor. Yuria, a mentor of the Sable Church and accomplished swordsman, is said to have claimed 100 lives with this weapon. Skill Dark Drift, aim carefully and pierce with a large forward lunge. The unseen blade penetrates straight through shields, for nothing can defend from Dark Drift. Interesting. So weird without her here. I really thought Yol might come back to life. He's just a goner. He really died early game and said, let me just rest here for the entire game. Especially because it seemed like he kind of came back to life, unless it was just one of the other pilgrims that was over there. Maybe Mawaf, maybe the Londor Shade one. I don't know. I'll have to take a closer look because it went so fast and I was so focused on Henri that I didn't even look at all the other people there during the ending cutscene. Oh, it's so weird. Okay. What else do we need to do? I guess I don't need to kill Yuria anymore because she's gone. Actually, hold on. I want to see. I'm just going to test really quick if... Oh, this is different. Did it always look like that? Why is it so long? I mean, this is because of the beginning journey too. Let me just teleport back really quick. I want to see if Yuria will pop back after reloading the area. And I also just want to see if anything is left here. Just because everyone is kind of acting like I didn't link the flame. So I'm like, oh, could I go and link the flame the other way? I don't think I can. Well, actually, maybe I would have had to give the eyes for that. Oh, it doesn't even say anything. Okay. It would have been quite cheeky just to have this link back to maybe the Darkfire link or something. Okay, back to the shrine. Yuria is still gone. It's worth a shot just to see if she would come back. And I imagine Ludleth is still gone too. Yeah. Who else do we have to say goodbye to? Andre's turn. Charmer. By the way, Angel Head.
Well met.
So true.
See ye in good health.
I don't think he's gonna have new dialogue either.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah. Do I want to reinforce anything while we're here as well? Can I even level up that sword we got? The coiled one? Oh, you need a scale to be able to level it. Can I buy tiny scales here? Oh, you can buy a slab. When did that get there? I have no idea how long that was there. Oh, I can't even afford to buy a scale if I wanted to. Well, it is what it is. You got anything new?
If bring with is it
Nope. Should I be going and killing Darkfireling Handmaiden first? I don't even know if it matters. There's no bonfire in Darkfireling, so I just could run past these guys real quick. Hey, buddy. Pardon me. Excuse me. Hi, girly.
Well, thou'rt exceeding lost indeed.
I've already bought her out, so I don't think I need to do anything for her. It was nice knowing you. Wow, she's tanky. My. priestess ring. So am I right? Is she the priestess? Why do you have that? Oh, maybe old hag lady was not priestess slash or wet nurse. I don't know how many priestesses there were or how many wet nurse. Let's go back to our fireling. I'm curious to see if this will also mark this one as dead, because we don't really get a fireling pop-up when we teleport. She's still alive.
Ah, well met, Ashen One.
Interesting. So there's no new dialogue for it either? It may just be because she sells that one here special. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't think of that. I'm surprised she doesn't say anything about that. Okay, well...
Vile brute. I'm but a poor old woman.
Why did she die so fast in comparison? Should have gone in with the dagger. Yeah, that's me. Okay. Now, I imagine she respawns as well as Andre. So I'm just gonna do them both at once and then reset the area.
Well met.
I'm gonna miss him. Okay, buddy.
Pretty, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
It was so sweet they put Andre in here from the first game too. Now I know he's gonna be a tanky. Yup.
That hurts.
You're not gonna attack me? Really? Cause oh, Andre in Dark Souls 1 beat my ass when I attacked him. That's why I'm surprised. Okay. Now we've already killed Girly Pop, so I don't really need to, but
Ashen One, what is wrong?
I hate killing her. I don't like killing her. She's so sad. And then let's reset the area. Ah, she's back.
I'm truly sorry, but knowest thou not, I cannot die. So please, Ashen One, allow me to serve thee.
It's so odd to me that I can give her the eyes of the Firekeeper after this. Like, after we've already done the hollow ending. Should I just give it?
Ashen One, are these eyes?
Okay, we've obviously heard that all already when we gave them to her the first time. I wonder if I go back now, would anything be different? Because I kind of doubt it. Could I also heal my dark sigils then? Oh, that's a lot of souls. I'm a little bit short right now. Do you think you can make an exception for me? Oh man, tax season. Okay, Andre, do you have anything new?
Overstep not your bounds, cousin. I may serve, but I'm no slave. I have business I must attend. Begone.
Oh, he's pissed. Will he just not help you at all anymore? Oh, shit. Understandable. How about you?
A malicious sort thou art, but marvel on. Remember well, I am undead, bound forever by the shrine's curse. Well, little sense in timidity now. I'll have thee for all thou'rt worth.
Interesting. Is everything more expensive now or something? I don't remember what everything costed before, to be honest. Should I just like buy some arrows with my remainder souls and gather them up, I guess? Oh, maybe it is. Because this was 4 before, I think, wasn't it? And now it's 6. I want to check as well then on Dark Firelink. I don't know if she will have different dialogue or not. Sorry, I know it's a lot of running around, even though we've already rolled credits, but this is kind of stuff I wish we could do before rolling the credits. So it just felt weird to come back before we did it, even though technically you probably could, but I don't know if the dialogue would be different for that either. Oh, she's gone. That's so curious. Everything is 20% pricier, but you can revert it with absolution. I see. Ma'am died and cursed you with price inflation. The worst curse of all. No one can escape it. Last thing I want to check. I don't think there will be anything different. I'm just gonna triple check. Just because we gave the eyes now, that doesn't seem like we can do anything with it. Okay, that's fine. Now I can rest easy. I'm gonna miss Firekeeper Lady. Hold on, I need to do something very important really quick. Arguably the most important thing we've done all game. Stop, she finally has eyes. It's too bright. I just wanted to send her off, you know? All right, girly. She's so cute. I love her. Even though I didn't do her ending, I think she's lovely. All right, one last praise aside. Oh, take a bow, Miss Ma'am. What a lovely game. That was so fun. I'm kind of sad. I'm gonna miss everybody in this world. Oh, all right. One last rest at the bonfire. Begin Journey 2. It's over. That was so abrupt. I actually don't know what happens when you hit Begin Journey 2. You get to see the first cutscene again. Yes. It's been so long. I'm actually so glad for it too, because I feel like Dark Souls 2 didn't do that, and I felt like I wanted it because Dark Souls 1 had it like that. Wow. Oh, Gala. Back to the beginning once again, looking just as beautiful as ever. Oh, I'm gonna miss Gala. Oh god. Emotionally turmoiled. Say goodbye to her for a while, until the next time, I guess. Oh, Gala. I love how they show her as her true self on the end card too. We've got 108 hours and 30 minutes according to the game. Sometimes Steam is different, so I'll be curious. Oh, and one last flashbang for the road. You know we gotta listen to the music one more time. According to Steam, I have 121 hours, so I don't know what that means. Maybe it was like an extra 12 hours of yapping in the loading screens or something. I don't know if it counts time as well when you're reading. Would that count as being in the menu? Because I spent a lot of time reading. I'm kind of sad. I find it like hard to step away. I feel like we've been working towards it for so long, and now that it's finally here, I'm like, oh, but what if we just stayed a little longer? I truly loved this game. It was so good. Even the parts that I didn't really enjoy, I still enjoyed the weird twisted way. Maybe that's the Soul's curse. I would give Iodex a good run for his money. Do we want to do that? We technically did that in Dark Souls 1, didn't we? Okay, but if I die, then I'm leaving. I feel like I want to cry, but it's not coming out. All right, good sir. Please don't kick my ass, because I'll be so embarrassed. All right. Wow. You do a lot of damage. Oh, can I walk to the right again with you? Oh. Holy shit, we do a lot of damage. God damn. Need some stamina. I'm so sorry, buddy. Great. Thank God it was embarrassing for you and not for me. Should we go back into Firelink? I don't think she'll have anything new. Real last time. Hello?
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. Farewell, ashen one. May the flames guide thee.
Farewell. Oh, sad boy's back. Everybody's back. All right. Full circle. Bonfire lit. I'm so sad. Alright guys, that is it for Dark Souls 3 and for the entire Dark Souls trilogy. I feel like I've said this every single time, but it really does just feel quite surreal, and it's always just a bit bittersweet, especially because it's the end of like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. It feels extra sentimental to me for some reason. Well, okay, maybe I shouldn't say for some reason. Like, these games genuinely mean so much to me, and the overarching story and all of the lore stuff, I don't know, all of the little NPC storylines, like I will never forget Solaire and Lucatiel and our weird little guy Patches and just like everybody. I don't know, these games just hold such a special place in my heart, I guess. I think we started this back in February of 2022, and it's actually now February of 2025, and so much in life has changed, and I kind of already touched on it, but I really do tie a lot of the playthroughs that I do on the channel, at least just like in my own personal head, with the things that I was going through in life. And Dark Souls 3 was definitely a weird patch of time where I won't get super into it or anything, but like I just had to deal with a lot more health issues and close ones that had health issues and everything like that. I don't know, it's just so strange to me, I guess. Like, everything is different and everything is kind of the same at the same time, which isn't that just so fitting for Dark Souls, honestly? I know I already kind of touched on a lot of things during the credits and also at the end, but I will touch on again future FromSoftware playthroughs. I do obviously want to and hope to play all of the other games that we haven't played, such as Bloodborne, Sekiro, Demon Souls, Elden Ring, and I am very delusional and coping that we will get some sort of Bloodborne port or remaster or remake for the 10-year anniversary. I've been having that tin hat on since sometime in Dark Souls 2, honestly, but if we do not end up having that, I think the plan will then be to play Sekiro next, or Sekiro, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, just because that one is on PC already. I did also really quickly want to touch on Lies of P, because I know it's not from FromSoft, but it has become a very highly regarded Souls-like. I do have interest in playing Lies of P eventually, but I kind of have a little bit of a hang up on the idea that Lies of of P was very heavily inspired by Bloodborne, and obviously it's different developers and it's different games, and I know that. It also apparently has some inspiration from Sekiro in terms of maybe the gameplay or something like that. I don't entirely know. I kind of feel like I should play both of those before. I don't know, maybe let me know your opinion on that. I'm kind of leaning towards I should play the inspiration slash source first, just because I don't know, for whatever reason my brain processes it that way. Regardless of that, I am going to take a very long break between the Souls games, as I always do, because these games are just very long and very intensive for me to edit and everything like that. I'll be sure to include playlists for all of the Souls games. I tend to separate them per game, and then I do also have an overarching FromSoftware Souls playlist if you just want to binge all of them at once. Just really hope that the experience was enjoyable for you guys in whichever way you wanted to absorb it. And I don't know, these ones are just very memorable to me, and I don't want to get too cheesy because I feel like the emotional weight of it all being over is starting to hit me, so I don't want to cry before I finish the video. So I will just leave it with one more massive thank you, and I hope to see you guys in future playthroughs, whether it's more Souls or other genres, etc. As always, of course, don't forget to subscribe and give it a like. It helps me a lot, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, goodbye.